This is Donna with More Than a Review, and we are here live in Nashville. And I am talking to Amber, and we're going to talk about the Leading Hearts magazine. And she's going to tell us a little bit about herself. So I'll let you start off with telling us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name's Amber Weigland Buckley, and I've actually been in publication. This is actually I get to celebrate 22 years of doing magazine work. But way back when, actually it was 19, back in 2012, I think the magazine market kind of fell out of the bottom fell out, and you know, us print lovers kind of got really bummed out about that. But my heart was still really much in the magazine world, and I determined, by golly, I'm going to do a magazine no matter what. But so God, if you give me an opportunity to do a magazine, I'll do it whether I get a paycheck or not. It's just about ministry, you know, because writing should automatically be classified as a nonprofit.
We talked about that. That's right.
Nonprofit. So, about 2013, Linda Evans Shepherd, who is an awesome prayer author. She is also the founder of the Advanced Writers and Speakers Association. She decided that one of the jobs of the Advanced Writers and Speakers Association would be to empower Christian women in leadership. And what better people to empower Christian women in leadership on all the levels of leadership are those who are speaking and writing, because even though we may look polished and up on our platforms, we are just as raw and real as our messy buns, sweatpants lifestyle. We do not look polished, and I think it was an exciting opportunity for me. She's like, okay, Amber, I know you're kind of bummed out about your magazine closing, but this is an opportunity I have for you. What would you think about helping me start a magazine? And I was like, oh my goodness, this is great. The thing is, we don't have money. We don't have money to do this. In fact, what many have is money in my pockets to do this. So naturally I said yes, because you know, we're all about more about ministry. And I had told God, if somebody comes along, happens to want to do a magazine, I'm all for it. So within our first year of publication, and we publish online, leadinghearts.com, and we did the iIssue, and we did the electronic magazine. Within our first year of publishing, we got recognized by the Evangelical Press Association for an award of merit, and every year ever since. So God has done amazing things. Number one, I have a great team of writers, because here I have 500 Christian women in leadership on the field, but they're real people, and they're so ready to engage like real life issues. And then I have, and I think that's really what it's all about. It's about really encouraging people, encouraging ladies, especially wherever they are, that they have something uniquely to give. Whether you're Lisa TeKirst or, you know, the cleaning woman at church, your ministry is valid and needed, and we relate to you wherever you are, because we've been there. You know, I go home and, you know, I'll have messy piles of things on the floor. I regularly take pictures of my dog sitting in laundry piles that I have not done, because I think that it really represents a lot of things that Christian women in leadership would like to keep swept under the rug, really, honestly. So that is kind of our heartbeat in Leading Hearts, to show, hey, You are empowered for leadership, not because of what your capabilities are, but because of the God who called you. So that has been really exciting for me to be a part, and to do in my spare time, and not in my full time. 54-page magazine. I'm the editor, I'm the art director, and God has really put a lot of people on my team. I cannot say this magazine is me, because it really involves a lot of people who've come up under me and said, hey, Amber, we recognize that you need people to help you do what you don't do best, so you can do what you do your best. And that's not a negative thing. We all need to recognize our giftings, and then we all need to recognize those things we need to hand to someone else that can help us flourish.
Exactly.
So it's an
We all
exciting
have
thing.
the same goal.
It
So
is.
we'll show the magazine. It is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
This is our first printed issue, so we're going to really focus on conferences. Because believe it or not, there is an extreme shortage of resources for women's ministries. Some churches are not even doing women's ministry anymore, which is very very shameful. Very shameful. But you know what? Women need to stop competing in ministry and start working together in ministry.
Collaborating.
And
Great articles. I mean, how bold women survive character assassination, serving through depression. We've had several authors talk today about, and yesterday about depression, and then becoming a social media minister. The mother-daughter, continuing the green legacy. I mean, just some amazing articles. And you do, to your point, you have a great group of women writing. So
and it's amazing that all these great women writers, I find typos, guys. I find typos. So you know what? Whatever God is laying on your heart to do, whether it's to be a writer, to be a speaker, to serve at your church, don't be afraid don't feel like you have to embrace perfection in any way.
That's right.
Because everybody needs to be edited. Even Lisa to curse. Believe it or not, she does. I love you, Lisa. I'm sure you have edits in your books. And I always say, the funny thing is I just got through teaching a group of missionaries in the Philippines how to take and do publications at their own churches. And we came up with a meme that says, don't be afraid of redemption, or the red pen of redemption, because every writer needs one.
That's right. You become so close to it that you don't see it sometimes. So kind of in closing, like, what would be your thoughts you would want to share with listeners and readers about the magazine and just about like the industry?
I would say, no matter what the industry, you feel like the industry is dictating to you, hold tight to the mission and call that God has for you. There is something that God has uniquely designed you to communicate. And no matter what, if it's a printed piece, if it's online, whether you're getting paid for it or not, just continue in the persistent pursuit of communicating the truth of the gospel.
Thank you so much for
You're
being
welcome.
with us.
You're
So
welcome so much.
we met yesterday. She came up and introduced herself, and I was thrilled that we got to have her on More Than a Review today. And thank you, guys.
Thank
and
you.
we will have a link on how to get to the magazine.
Leadinghearts.com. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so much.